Hello, I'm going to take advantage of supporting my paper with a video because I still kind of feel about my paper. I feel maybe it's too broad still and I just wanted to support it. If I don't talk about something on the list of questions, it's because I feel my paper was with that. So just real fast, I made a video before this and it was like 10 minutes long, so I'm going to try and make it under 5 minutes. The role of standards and goals for students. I said, to have those consistencies throughout states and schools and districts, everything. So having that mastery goal be the same, but one staircase, I always talk about the staircase, but being able to be flexible with that staircase, that performance allows that teacher to make those accommodations, provide those resources so that student has full access, all resources to reach the highest potential that they can. The role of rigor for standards, goals, curriculums in DepEd. I said curriculum is a tool to reach these objectives and targets. Rigor is how you challenge and engage your students. Winging it is not well planning. I say this because I'm experiencing a lack of planning time where I work right now, and that affects how we challenge our students, how we get them to this mastery goal. Yes, their staircases are different and we understand what they need, but we're not getting the proper planning in order to make those accommodations. The teaching skills that you have to provide tools and resources to help them move on to the next step is crucial to that. The do's and don'ts of Common Core State Standards with the theorist, I said to in my paper, do to don't. I didn't really give examples as much as I should have with the don'ts, but with the do's I did. Piaget and Vygotsky, I gave a brief example. Common Core State Standard is exclusive to student need. Understanding the student, supporting via tools, consistencies, etc. I do want to touch base about how the chapter really focuses on the performance versus mastery, and I support that. I support that the performance is more important than the mastery goal, where not everybody's going to agree with me. But to set up that, they use it in the chapter, the word all in caps, like a list of things, like do all your students this, do all, well, yes, my student can do that, but like there's going to be a X, Y, Z, 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 and I think even though they're trying to make it equal, it should be more about equity and about that student individually, and so the progression to me is more important. The Common Core State Standards, what does that say? Attend to, and there's like a list of questions. Bloom's taxonomy, I'm pretty sure my paper, I'm satisfied with what I said, and rigor, differentiating. The interdisciplinary option to structure your lessons, I think is awesome. Like providing a lecture with maybe a visual and a project, like a hands-on, that can teach them a variety of things, not just what the lesson is about, but it includes your writing skills, your reading skills, your math, your science, things like that, which is excellent because then you're getting so much data all in one lesson. And that also provides for different learning styles too. Student self-concept, I've already touched base on. Mastery important. Theory of multiple intelligences. I have opinions about multiple intelligences. I just think it's an expansion of learning styles. That might not be appropriate, but that's what I think. But I think it allows for that variation, like I said, with the interdisciplinary and how you teach. My overall impression of Common Core State Standards, I do know that everything has pros and cons. I do feel like Common Core State Standard is more set up for mainstream hearing students, but challenges as special ed educators and deaf educators, there's a lot more that goes into our planning, and I'm not trying to compare, but it's just reality. You have students that are deaf plus, students that have behavior who are autistic, and X, Y, and Z. You have many different factors, and that's part of the planning that you need, part of the PLC teamwork meetings that I know happen to really discuss with others. It's collaboration with the differentiation of peers. But I enjoy that Common Core State Standards does have the same thing, but does allow for that flexibility. But I just wish it was more, or could be more centered on deaf ed for us. But I guess that's the rigor and challenge for us. So I hope that clarified my paper and supported it a little bit better. Thank you.